Hello everyone, I'm Gridstone and this is kind of a behind the scenes tutorial. This is something specific for creative mode. It's the only mode that you can build this. But you may have noticed on some of my other tutorials where it keeps getting dark and I have to set the time to 0 just so that it stays light out. Well, what I'm going to be doing right now is building a mechanism that keeps it light all the time. So for this you need a daylight sensor, some redstone, and you're going to need the command block as well. So I'll show you how to get that in just a second in case you don't know. First thing to do is dig 3 blocks down and dig a 3x4 space, mostly just so that you can have enough room to work. Okay, and you'll need another to break this block out right there. Okay, put the daylight sensor right there. It does have to be in plain view of the sky. Sometimes I like to put glass over top of it, maybe if I want it further down in the ground. But for this example, I'm just doing this. We put one block right underneath it, then redstone, and you need to lay down 7 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. So just wrapping around. You could do it all in a straight line, but this kind of conserves some space. Put 1 block there, a torch, just like that. Now what happens here is that when it gets too dark, this signal fades and causes this torch to turn on, and we are going to put a command block right there that automatically executes a setting the time to 0. In order to get a command block, you have to be able to give yourself Gridstone, so give Gridstone 137. 137 is the block ID for the command block. I'm going to give that to myself and place it. In order to work a command block, you right click on it and type in a command as if it was on the command line. Time set 0. That's it. From now on, until I disable this anyway, this world will always be in daylight. I do have the render settings on short, so you can't actually see the sun there, but I will show you that if I try to go time set, say 1500, which is in the middle of the night, so 15,000, there it goes. It took a couple of ticks for this to register that it was dark. I'll show you again from inside here. Well, here, 15,000. And that's it. So, no more turning to dark when I'm in the middle of a tutorial. So, there it is, and I just have to leave this covered up. If I cover it up, it'll go into a continuous cycle, and it just actually it'll get locked, and it won't work. So I guess that's one way to disable it, is just to put a solid block on top of it, and then your daylight sensor won't be sensing daylight, and it'll just freeze the circuit. So for those of you that like to do tutorials and are always finding that the nighttime is always getting in the way, especially if you're doing multiple takes of something, just build this little circuit and your troubles will be over, just like they are for me. One thing that I forgot to mention here earlier is, in order to keep the command block from always spitting the command out on the command line there, is type in game rule command block output space false. And what that will do is make it so that whenever you are, we'll just say time set to 15,000, it will show your command there, but you'll notice that when it sets the time to 0 again, it does not echo it onto the screen. So your commands will be shown, anything you type in is shown, but anything from a command block does not show up on the screen. So I hope that that's been useful for you. I hope you guys use it. I am Gridstone. I'll see you again for another tutorial.